containers, right? In the bottle shop and the gift shop. Those round wooden containers are called as barrel and are made from a special type of wood, which is oak wood. We use mainly two types of oak barrel, American and European. Now, when to use American and when to use a French or a European oak wood? American barrels when we want strong flavor, spicy, smoky, woody notes. European oak wood when we want subtle notes in the wine, sweet cinnamon-like notes or vanilla-like notes in our wine. But why do we age the wine? So sometimes after tasting, you get a bitter aftertaste in your mouth, right? That compound is tannin. It comes from the grape skin and the seed. While your red wine have more tannin because skin contact is longer. White wine is a bit fruity because only juice part is taken. So when wine with more or less tannin enters the barrel, the wood actually works as magic because it is, let's say, a little porous in nature. It has tiny openings. This will allow oxygen to pass inside. That way what will happen? Your wine is going to breathe nicely, flavors will get enhanced, aromas will be developed, tannins will be smoothened out. So when you sip a aged wine as compared to an unaged wine, it will be smooth on your palate. Flavoring, as I said, is never external. Whatever flavors you're getting are because of different grape varieties that you're using. Some will be because of the after fermentation chain. And yes, certainly the barrel also plays an important role. Now we hear one thing very common. Older the wine, the better it is, the costlier it gets. It's true, right? Yes or no?
Yep.
Yes. How many of you are confident it is true? Just raise your hands.
Those who drink will be punished.
Yes, we'll believe we're not going to punish anyone. I heard lots of yes, but I can see no hands up now. Okay, 2 to 3 of them. So rest of just heard, not very sure whether it is true or not. So will the people...
If in case of whiskey, it is true.
You're not sure about wine though?
Yeah, because wine में expiry होती है.
Okay, so sir, wine में expiry date नहीं होती है, but yes, we do not age our wines for longer period like whiskies and scotch. Why? Because if we take example of whiskies and scotch, they can be aged for longer period. Why? Because they don't have more flavor as such. So longer they age, better they taste. Whiskies and hard liquors also have one more plus point, their alcohol percentage. What is the alcohol percentage in whiskies and hard liquors?
40, 42.
40, 45, which is very higher.
Yeah.
Wine has maximum 18%.
18%.
Very less compared to that.
Yep.
Less alcohol will also give you higher chances of contamination. So that is why in Sula we do age wine, but red wines for 12 to 22 months and whites for only 4 months. We don't age wine beyond that. Now if you go to some different winery, they might be aging it longer. But these are Sula protocols which we are following. Now we're going to enter inside the barrel room, but the temperature inside is fixed. You'll see some barrels with 225 liter capacity in there. But once inside, we'll have to come out within a minute. Otherwise, our body heat might end up disturbing the temperature inside. Any question before that? No questions?
These barrels are reused, right?
Yes, you can use one barrel for 10 to 12 years. After that, the porosity will change. That time you can use them for whiskey, sherries, or maybe for a decoration purpose. So if anyone wish to buy the barrel, you can make an inquiry in the gift shop. It costs you 9 to 10,000 rupees per barrel. But an empty one, okay? Not a filled one. Yes.
Fine. In European countries, they started using steel barrels.
No, that is the stainless steel tank which we're talking
Like
about.
for this purpose, for aging also.
Aging barrels are not used. It will act like a keg just to store the wine. Okay? It will be a keg. It won't be a barrel.
There is a winery in France, Wiener Eruy Storage
I
winery.
do
They
know
use.
the barrels are used, but those will be called as kegs. They cannot be termed as barrels as such because oak wood barrels is basically for the micro-oxygenation of the wine. These barrels cannot let oxygen pass inside. Even if the micro-oxygenation is happening using any mechanical process, it won't be a natural process. So many parts of the world are still sticking to the old method.
Just to
of
optimize
barrel
the costing part, they are using steel barrels.
Yes, sir. So now let's proceed towards the barrel room, everyone.
Can we confirm your name?
It's Rituja.
Rituja.
Yes.
Yes, Oberoi. Can we?
Yes.